Gaffer, you said before the game this was the most important game of the week because it was the next one, and obviously you want to get league points on the board. So how satisfying a win is that?
I didn't really enjoy first half. I don't think the boys did either. You know, come in at half time and we were all disappointed to be 0-0. Credit to the Oldham, they played well first half. We huffed and puffed. We struggled a bit first half. Second half, they showed what they can do. The pressing, the tempo that they played out, the chances we created, the aggression that we played out that we probably missed in the first half. We showed it a lot more in the second half, and you know, it was a good team performance in the second half. First half we were a little bit individualised, I think. You know, I think taking too many touches, we're overrunning things, giving the ball away, not reacting. Second half we got everything right. So disappointed we couldn't start like that, but listen, we got the job done. It's a 3-0 win at home, 3 clean sheets in a row as well. So delighted with that. Yeah,
sometimes as a manager you can easily make changes at half time in terms of personnel if you're disappointed with the performance, but equally the players are out there to do a job, so you gave them another 10-15 minutes and you got what you wanted. They looked sharper and obviously got the goal.
They did, definitely. Right from the kick-off we looked a lot more, had a lot more tempo in our game anyway. And it's easy to make rash decisions like that, isn't it, at half time, and take somebody off and then upset them and do this. But the boys have put a serious shift in over the last, you know, a couple of months with the games we've had. They put a serious shift in. They're still digging out results, grinding out results, even when we don't play to our best. We're getting the job done. So it's been a good place to be in at the minute. The boys are in good confidence, good spirits, and now we got to go to Lincoln on Tuesday and try and get you know, into the next round of that, which ultimately means one game from Wembley. Yeah.
Junior Marias, I suppose it was written in the stars, wasn't it? Injured at Oldham, scores a goal today. You saw what it meant to him.
Well, that's why I played him. I played him because of that, because I seen the pain in his face at Oldham. You know, when he went down, we all thought it was his knee, and then we found out it was his thigh. So I played him today because I knew I'd get a response from Junior. He's been looking good. He scored 2 in the week for the reserves. You know, he's a top boy. Junior will put serious shift in for you. And his goal was excellent. Something we spoke about at half time, about playing off his back foot instead of coming back when he receives it in there. Try and play off your back foot and get your shots off, and he delivered.
And George Cooper on the pitch for 8 minutes and scores his first goal for the club. Great ball by Chris Forrester, has to be said.
It was, and to be honest with you, I think that was Chrissy Forrester is getting better and better. And you know, that's, for us, that's brilliant. I think he was outstanding today. Some of his play, some of his general play, just controlling things, and his passing, his shooting. The keeper made a great save from him, and that pass for Cooper was a great finish. I did say to you during the week, you know, he can play off both feet, George, and he showed that with his finish with his right foot.
And Jack Murray hasn't scored for a couple of games, which seems a bizarre thing to say because he's scored so many. So desperate to score, wasn't he, with that penalty?
He worked so hard, you know, and he made some great runs, and the balls were just overhit, or he just didn't get there, or the keeper was in a good position, to be fair. So we are creating chances for Jack, you know, but he possibly should have scored the one in the first half. He'll probably say that, but delighted for him to get another goal. Was it 24 goals now, I think, for the season? So much more to come from him.